Today, we're talking all about the 40 volt brushless 15-inch string trimmer by HART, so stick around. So if you're new to my channel or you just forgot, HART Tools did partner with me at the beginning of this year. They sent me 4 pieces of their equipment. They sent me this string trimmer, their lawnmower, their backpack blower, as well as their chemical sprayer, all of which are battery powered. And I haven't done a full review video of those pieces of equipment just yet because I wanted to use them, and it's been roughly 5 to 6 months so far since I've gotten to play around with the equipment, familiarize myself with it in the lawn, and just kind of get acquainted with it and figure out how it all works. And I wanted to do that before I ever did a video like this so I could just give you a better overall review of the equipment and give you a better honest opinion of what I think of the pieces of equipment. So like I said, they did send me this equipment for free, but all of my opinions are my own. They did not tell me to say anything. Everything I'm telling you guys is merely just about the piece of equipment as well as my own honest opinions. So another thing before I get into talking about this piece of equipment, I just wanted to give you guys some facts and interesting things about HART Tools. HART Tools is made by a company called Tektronix Industries, Tektronix Industries, I believe that's how you say it. Also TTI, this is the same company that makes Milwaukee and Ryobi. Those two brands are known to be very high quality pieces of equipment. Milwaukee may be on the higher end, Ryobi is maybe on the lower end. But with that being said, you know, with a company that makes those brands, with HART Tools, you're most likely going to get a good quality piece of equipment, and that's what I've kind of noticed so far since using it. So one of the cool things I find about HART Tools is it's sold exclusively at Walmart, and again, Walmart does not manufacture this. It's manufactured by Tektronix Industries, but I find it cool that it's sold exclusively at Walmart because I feel like most people are going to have a Walmart within driving distance of their home versus a Home Depot or a Lowe's. So I feel like this allows people to buy a good quality piece of electric lawn care equipment nearby at a store without having to order something online. So I'm going to break this video up into 4 different sections: ease of operation, power, performance, and the overall battery life. So as far as ease of operation goes, as far as I'm concerned, there's nothing easier than charging up the battery, clicking it in, pressing this button, pulling the trigger, and going about trimming and edging your lawn. That's just as simple as it gets. There's no gas, there's no pulling it, there's no choking it or anything like that you get with the gas powered lawn care equipment. With this trimmer, you have a variable speed trigger, so it's not just on or on. You can kind of feather that throttle a little bit just like you do a gas powered motor. There's a high and low speed, and that's extremely easy to switch between the two. The trimmer is very lightweight and easy to control when you're either edging or trimming along the fence or along the house. The battery is easy to install and uninstall. You just push this button out, pull it out, or just when you're installing it, slide it in until you hear the click. You even have a battery gauge that tells you how much battery life is read. There's 4 LED lights. I'm not sure if that'll pick up. This is fully charged, so it's lit all the way up. All 4 lights are lit up. One thing unique with this particular model of the HART Tools trimmer is you can use different attachments, and it's extremely easy to uninstall and install new attachments. All you do is loosen this, push this little button, pull it out, get your other attachment, slide it in, wait till you hear it click, and then tighten it up. And then you're good to go with whatever attachment you're using. So they have 6 different attachments for this particular trimmer. They have a blower, hedge trimmer, edger, cultivator, pole saw, as well as a brush cutter. Now I know some comments and people may ask me, do other brand of attachments work on this? I do not know that. I don't know if any Ryobi ones or any other attachments for any of the other straight shaft trimmers actually work on this particular trimmer. This trimmer is a dual line trimmer. It is a bump feed, and one of the great things I like about this trimmer is it is by far one of the easiest trimmers I've had to reload the line with, and I'm going to show you how to do that right here. So when the line runs out of this trimmer, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take the trimmer line you use, you're going to cut about a 9 to 10 foot length of that line, and then what you're going to do is you're going to go to the trimmer head itself, and on the head you'll see this arrow and this arrow, and what you'll do is you're going to line this arrow on the bump head part of the head. You're going to line those arrows up just like that. So this arrow is going straight across. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take one end of your line and feed it through the head. And wait until it pops out the other side. Once you have it out the other side, you're going to pull it all the way through until you have an equal length on either side of the trimmer head. Once you have equal lengths on either side of the trimmer head, All you're going to do is turn the bumper counterclockwise. And you're going to do that until you have about 4 to 6 inches of line on either side, and then you're good to go. One thing I forgot to mention is this string trimmer can use some of the larger string trimming lines that you can purchase. The largest line you can put in this is the 0.095 inch line. So as far as power goes with this trimmer, I regularly use it on the low setting. I very rarely, if ever, have had to use it on the high setting. The low setting gets the job done perfectly fine on all the edging and trimming I do along the fences and along the house. I have not had to really use this in any sort of thick, tall grass at all, but I have no doubt in my mind, just between using a gas-powered trimmer as well as this battery-powered trimmer, that it could easily get through some thick, tall grass. As far as performance and durability, I feel like this performs really well anytime I'm trimming along the fence or along the house, or anytime I'm having to edge along the sidewalks or street and edging along my landscaping. I feel like this product just does an overall great job at performing all that with ease. Now, this is made out of metal and really thick, robust plastic. Where they have plastic, I have no concern about it wearing out prematurely or anything like that. There's nothing about this trimmer while using it, and since I've been using it over the last 6 months, that gives me concern that it's going to wear out or break very soon. So you can purchase this with or without the battery. When you purchase it with the battery, you get a 4 amp hour battery and a battery charger. Now, I live on a corner lot that's about 9,000 square feet, and between edging on the sidewalk, street, driveway, landscaping, and trimming along the fence in the house, I have roughly 1,200 linear feet to edge and trim. Now, I'm able to get all that done and still have half the battery life left. I don't know necessarily how long this battery will go as far as run time, but I will tell you that's quite a bit of trimming, and probably more trimming than most people are going to have in a residential setting. Now, one of the things I'm not crazy about in regards to the battery and the charging system they have for this their equipment is, if I run this battery completely dead, the battery in general is going to be warm. Any battery is going to be warm when you run it completely dead. But the battery charging system is designed to not immediately start charging the battery after it is completely dead, because the battery needs to cool down to a certain temperature before the charger actually starts charging it. You can still have it plugged into the charger, it's just not going to start charging the battery until it's cooled down. Generally, I've timed it to be around 3 hours or so for the battery to completely charge, and I'd say that's a pretty long time to charge, but that's just something I wanted to note out to you guys, is that it does take quite a bit of time to charge the battery. They don't have a quick charging system in place at this point in time, or at least not one that I know of. So it just can take some time to charge the battery. But again, that's not a huge concern of mine, because I think most people are going to get all the trimming and edging they need to get done before this battery ever dies. So in the end, even though the battery is really the only thing I'm not crazy about as far as how long it takes to charge, you still get a really long run time out of it. This trimmer does retail at $194, and I would highly recommend that, even though it's close to $200. It feels like a very high quality piece of equipment. Again, I have no concerns about this breaking prematurely. Nothing seems to be wearing out or showing signs of wearing out really early. I would highly recommend this. For $200, I would easily spend that money on something like this. Especially with all the different attachments you can get for it. You know, there's just a lot of convenience to electric lawn care equipment. You don't have any gas, no fumes. It's simply charging the battery, clicking in and going. You don't have to worry about mixing oil or anything like that. And I know that's a big convenience for people, as they don't want to have to go get gas. They don't have to have separate gas cans and mix oil and then remember which gas can has oil or not. It's just a convenience thing. In today's day and age, convenience is a huge thing. I do look forward to continue using this on the lawn and just learning how to use it a little bit more efficient, learning more about the ins and outs of this piece of equipment and sharing that with you guys. Overall, again, like I said, I really like this piece of equipment. I highly recommend it to you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you have any questions or comments about this piece of equipment or about the HART tools in general, please leave that in the comment section below. If you like this video and if you like my content, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. But as always, guys, I'm Ben the Lawn Guardian, and I'll see you in the next one.